Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. We start on the daily time frame. Always makes sense, from time to time to take a look at the longer time frames, especially if the market overall is rather quiet, and it indeed is rather quiet. There isn't much going on at the moment in the market. So let's take a look at the daily chart first. We have on this chart, in the primary scenario, a 5-wave move to the downside from the November 2021 highs. A wave 1 down, a wave 2 up. This topped, by the way, in February 22. A third wave to the downside, a fourth wave to the upside, and a fifth wave down. At the time, when we reached this low in October, it really fulfilled all the requirements. It reached our micro targets as well. A lot of you who followed the channel back then will remember. Obviously, you need to have watched the GALA videos, otherwise you wouldn't remember. And then looking at, downside targets here. Obviously, there were targets based on the microstructure, but typically what we say is ideally for a fifth wave, ideal target range, or there are basically two key levels to watch. One is the 38.2 extension level of waves 1 through 3, and that was reached. The other one is the 61.8 extension, but that was further down below. So the ideal target was reached. We have 5 waves down. It's pretty clear. Everybody can see it's 5. Okay, so you can easily count 5 waves. The question is, what's going to happen here next? So the idea is obviously that this would need to be either a wave 1 to the downside. Yeah, so a larger degree wave 1, which means the trend is down. Alternatively, it could just be an A wave, and then we, instead of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we get an A, B, C. But that doesn't matter at all in the short term, so there's absolutely no difference really in the short term. Now, the idea is that this corrective rally has started. A wave 2 is a corrective rally. It's a rally that typically would not lead to a new all-time high. So, obviously anything can happen, right? I can really only base my analysis based on what I can see right now. And I can tell you that from a, let's say, long-term point of view and bullishness point of view, there are many coins that look much more promising, because here we have actually a downtrend as opposed to an uptrend with a corrective pullback. No, this is a downtrend with 5 waves down. What can happen now? Well, the idea is that still, though, because it's a bullish market, that GALA could, of course, continue and participate. And then we would be looking at an A, B, C structure in an A wave. That A wave could either already, that ABC structure could be all of wave 2. That's a possibility. Or it's just a larger A wave. We then get a larger B and then rally higher in wave C. So basically there we have a larger ABC structure in wave 2. And then we could head to the downside from there. At the moment, I think the focus is on whether GALA can find support in our micro support area. A, B wave pullback, C wave to be expected. So the C wave rally is what the bulls are waiting for. It's a counter trend move, however. So all of this to the upside is a counter trend move. So it's naturally expected to be a little bit weaker. Yeah, and however, the main resistance area here for that rally, for that corrective rally, it starts at 6.2 cents, stretches all the way up to 33. Now, reaching 33 is not a guarantee. It's just basically the resistance area which allows for the price to use the entire space, which is also why it's possible that after the initial ABC structure, it's going to stretch out and form a larger ABC. Yeah, so it's just something to be aware of. Too early to say if this is really what's going to happen. We need to see how the market reacts after the next high, if we get a new high. And there is a support level on the smaller time frame that can guide us, because as long as we're holding that micro support level, and an expectation of one more high in wave C is I think reasonable. That C wave, by the way, should reach sort of 6 cents. And the idea is that this is an A wave to the upside, a B wave pullback, and then the C wave rally to follow. So from somewhere here, ideally from this orange box, from this support region, trend reversal area, yeah, we would like to see that move up. Key support level, relevant support level is at 1.55 cents. That's really the main level to watch. Yeah, if we look at the micro, let me take out this line. Not much change since the last update, but I highlighted to you that it would look better with one more low. Now it came extremely close, has avoided another low just about, but at the same time I haven't got a confirmation for a low in place yet, even though I have to say this last bit looks like a 5-wave move down. So it's possible that this low is now in. It might get another low. Ideally it does, because then we could move below this low. But as I said in the last video, yes, we could get another low. There's no confirmation low is in. But it's basically this region where we would like to see this reversal happen. Yeah. And a break above that last high at the B wave top there at 2.38 cents, as well as a break above the 2.49 cent level, the wave 4 high. They are the levels that need to break to indicate that the C wave to the upside has started to unfold. So there's a bit of a resistance area there on the chart that we could actually add here to the chart. A bit like that. Okay, and then we've got here this resistance area on the chart, and a break above that, you know, could send it obviously higher. This is a level or a range that the price needs to break above in order to, yeah, reduce downside pressure. That's my update about GALA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.